Craig, a 2-0 victory away at Stafford Rangers. What were your thoughts on the performance?
Very good, very good. Had to dig in, work extremely hard, tough conditions, tough pitch. We've had to play more direct, more long, second balls. But I've said to the lads in there, this is kind of like the beginning of our season now. There's a group of teams in there, 8, 9, 10 teams. 18, 17 now games to go. It's important that we started off on the right foot, and we did today. And yeah, I thought it was a really good performance.
Like you say, we went direct. The wingers were out. Also, Josh and Regan got up the pitch. Was it a perfect attacking third performance? Not necessarily in terms of the chances executed, but in terms of the play.
Yeah, the message to him was that from now till the end of the season, every single game we're going to take the shackles off, should I say, and have a go. Both full backs bomb on, bomb bodies forward, and we did that. I think more pleasing today was that we did the ugly side really well. We worked hard as a team. We worked for the teammates, they grafted for the teammates, put the bodies on the line, and when we had to play into certain areas, we played it. We didn't even think about it. We played it and got up the pitch, and that's where obviously the wingers and the forward players and the tens in there, made a difference today.
What do you think was in terms of some of the characteristics of what your side showed today, not necessarily at the back when you said, during the ugly side, but in terms of going forward that they've not done in recent weeks?
I think we were just more clinical in when we had chances, we took them. But like I said, I think we didn't overplay today. We didn't try and complicate things. Sometimes you've got to cut, you've got to play ugly a little bit, and you've got a game plan to do that, and you've got to stick by that, not go against the plan. And we stuck with it. They executed it extremely well, and like I said, it helped us in the game. And every time that we got in behind their back four, we caused them problems.
You mentioned about going more direct, and we got that with the first goal. A Terry corner, your centre half stepping up and heading it in. Was it good to see that we've not necessarily been as attacking from set plays like that this season, but today we were?
Yeah, we changed a little bit as well today. Just tried to put the ball in a certain little different area, just so we asked questions there in the 6-yard box. But we quite a big side, and it's important that we got our big fellas underneath the crossbar and ask questions of their goalie and their back line and be able to defend it. And obviously, fortunate for us, Hamza's got his head on one and stuck in the back of the net.
We've obviously created a lot of chances, and I don't think there were many points in the game where we felt it wasn't comfortable. But did that second goal just bring a bit of a relief?
Yeah, it always does. Yeah, I think we needed the second goal, I think for everyone just to settle down a bit. But once it's gone in, I felt more comfortable. And we dealt with their threats really well. I thought the two centre halves today were exceptional, and the back line and wedging there as well, because they were direct as well. They had to play the same conditions on this pitch, and I think we dealt with their threats really well. So yeah, it was good. Like I said, I'm more pleased. Yes, I'm pleased with the result. Yes, I'm pleased with where we did going forward. But more importantly, I'm more impressed with how we did defensively, how we dug in, how we grafted, how we won second balls, how we put our bodies on the line, which allowed us then to go on the front foot.
We'll stick with that second goal then. Jordan obviously getting a couple of goals in the last few games, now starting to pick up form. How much of a relief is it to him as well, after going 4 games without scoring, but now he's found that purple patch?
I don't think it's a relief for him. He knows there's no pressure from me. He's an extremely good player. That's why we chased him for so long. So he just comes here with, all I want from him is to come here with a smile on his face, enjoy his football when he walks in. That he feels that he's doing his bit, and he is doing his bit. The 9 for us has got to do multiple jobs, and that is hold the ball up first and foremost, and work hard, start the press off for us, and so he's doing extremely well, and he's fitted in extremely well, and you can see game by game he's getting to understand our style of play and how we want to play, and it's coming on good.
You mentioned about bringing second balls in there and the dogged side in midfield especially, so how important were Wedge and particularly Vaughan in terms of that press from the other night, bringing it into today?
I think all 3 in there, including Terry as well. I don't think any of them lost the second ball today. We had to be on it. We had to be focused and make sure we did do that, because if we are going to go that way and play a certain style, in these conditions, then we've got to be on second balls. If not, it just don't work. So credit to all three of them. They picked up and won majority of the battles in there, hence why we could get on the front foot.
Moving on to next week, how much of a difficult task will it be an away trip to Marine, who have put, I think they were 7-0 up last time we checked?
Oh, well, that's a good start, isn't it? Yeah, look, I think they are the form side in the league, but look, we're up for every challenge now. I think that's what we are. The game's not going to be won and decided over a game. We know it's a tough game, we know they're a tough opposition, but so are we. We'll have a game plan, we'll know what we're going to do, and we'll go there and try and be on the front foot. And if they've scored 7, let's try and make it 8-7 to us next week.
Seeing as we're coming up against a few teams that are in there, Marine, Ashton, Radcliffe, how important is it to have got these last couple of wins under your belt so that we can take some momentum into those fixtures?
I think the next, where we've sat down and analysed things now and just took a little bit of a step back, is that kind of what's happened this season is we're in a good place, but there's another 10 teams that think that as well. So we've just got to kind of draw a line on everything that's gone on and think, okay, this is a season moving forward. There's 18, like I said, 17 now games to go, and step by step, game by game, whoever picks up most points, because if you analyse every team in the top part, everyone's playing each other. So some week, some people are going to pick up points, other week people are going to drop points, and the most important thing is by end of the 18th game that we've picked up enough points out of them games to take us into a place where we are in a chance to try and go up out of this division.
And finally, obviously Marine were the side to inflict that first home defeat in over 19 months. Do you feel like we want to try and take some revenge into that and do them at their place?
Just another game, 3 points. I don't kind of think like that. Like I said, I've got a lot of respect for what they're doing up there. They have a good side. They've been thereabouts, for the last couple of years. So, and they've built a good squad. So, but like I said, so have we. We've got nothing to fear. We don't play with fear. I don't allow that, and we will definitely go there with a lot of firepower guns in our ammo to try and cause them problems. So I think it'd probably be a good game for the neutral.